Welcome back to Dan's Bar. Today we are going to be making something sweet, delicious, and tasty all around. We are making a Brandy Alexander. But Dan, I hear you ask, why are you wearing a puffy jacket? And where's the heavy cream? Well, guess what? That's because today, it's a frozen one. It's a frozen Brandy Alexander. That's what's happening. Because I'm an adult, and I can make an adult milkshake if I want to. And that's just awesome. So we also don't have a shaker today. We have instead a handheld stick blender that will hopefully be able to blend our deliciousness into a little slurry of delight. Brandy Alexander is a creme de cacao, brandy, and usually a cream, like a heavy cream type thing. You could also make a regular Alexander, which is usually gin based, or you could substitute in cognac if you're making a regular brandy Alexander. But frozen, we're just going to go ahead and use this, and I think it'll be delightful. So we're going to start off with 2 ounces of just a standard brandy, nothing special here. It's going to be mixed up with ice cream, so the sugar is going to overpower pretty much everything else. However, we are going to be using a really good creme de cacao. I was doing some important shopping and was going to get a regular creme de cacao and then found this one. And the usual, like, De Cooper's, whatever it is, creme de cacao, it's not great, but it adds flavor for whatever you're making. I was convinced to get this one by the people that were at the store, and I am extremely glad that they did, because this thing, you put this in a cordial glass and you can sip this and it just tastes like eating chocolate cake. Like, it tastes like hot chocolate in a little cordial glass, and 1 or 2 drops and your mouth just explodes with this chocolatey, vanilla-y deliciousness. So we're gonna put that in. We're gonna put 1 ounce of that into our Brandy Alexander, and it's just gonna blow the top off this puppy. That's what's gonna happen. So we got 2 ounces of brandy, and we're gonna put in 1 ounce of our creme de cacao. Obviously, you don't have to use one that is this good if you don't want to. Use whatever you happen to have. Really, in any milkshake, a creme de cacao would be real tasty. But I think this is going to kind of step it up to a whole new level. So that is going to be nice. And then we're putting in about 1/2 cup of just vanilla ice cream, which is probably not softened as much as it probably should, or is not coming. There we go. Get in there. I'll like that later. So got an immersion blender here because I don't have, obviously, my full blender set up here, and the blender that I have is also the same one that I had in, I think, middle school. It's not in good shape anyway. So yeah, we're gonna do an immersion blender rather than our usual shaking, and we should end up with a delicious little ending cocktail. So rather than the fast forward shaking, fast forward blending. Well, doesn't that just look delightful? You could also add in ice if you wanted to, if you want to make it a little bit chunkier, I guess. But I'm just going to keep it pure and simple, just our 3 basic ingredients, and I think that's going to be dandy. Because I am an adult, I'm also going to put this into an adult glass. So we're using the coupe for our Brandy Alexander milkshake, because when you're an adult drinking a milkshake, you can use whatever thing you want to drink it from. And that right there is pure decadence in a glass. Yeah, that's a thing. And also, just to make sure that it is every level of over the top that you can possibly want it to be, a little bit of fresh grated nutmeg on top. And if you have non-fresh nutmeg at home, you should probably replace it with fresh nutmeg. It's just better. And nutmeg, these little things, get like a dozen of them for about $4 or something. Get that in a microplane. It's much more flavorful. It's just tasty. And I think that will be the perfect Brandy Alexander. Right there. Give it a shot. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, that is really good. That is rich and delightful and vanilla-y and chocolatey, and isn't it nice to be an adult? I hope y'all are having fun doing whatever you're doing, enjoying your cocktails. I'm gonna go ahead and sit outside in this 72 or 74 degree day, sit on my porch and sip a cocktail and watch the sun go down, and then make dinner, because that's right, I'm an adult, I can also have dessert before dinner. Cheers to that, until we meet again, take care.